Hi, I'm Sheela Parakkal. I'm the CHRO of Prudential Singapore. Welcome to my episode of LinkedIn Talent Streams. You go to any business meeting in Prudential, you will see a HR person because it starts there. Our business has been very embracing in terms of recognizing that the people agenda is so critical to success. What's held us together in the last year? I say it now and I will say it again. It's about our purpose. Our purpose at Prudential, and this is our global purpose, is to help people get the most out of life. These are very simple words, but it's also a huge promise. And we've deliberately chosen the word people because it's meant to touch every single person that we come into contact with through our business dealings and otherwise as well. What we've done quite successfully here in Singapore is we've provided the context and frameworks for our people to appreciate it at the unit level. How we look at it is not through the traditional functional lens, but rather how does it help the employee connect, grow and succeed with us so that every day they have an opportunity to create something new. How do we help you not just survive but thrive in the work environment? How do we ensure that you are adequately rewarded and recognized? How do we take care of your well-being? Because it's no longer just about a job and a salary. It's about your physical well-being, your mental well-being, and how do we continue to encourage that through not just policies and procedures, but education and actual role design. And more importantly, how do you get evaluated at the end of the day? Performance management, right? How do we ensure that you know exactly what it takes for you to succeed and what exactly you need to move up the career progression? So our people are also measured on values. So we actually have a very robust way of looking at performance, and it's done on a 360 basis. And if you work with me and I'm not living the values, you have a say in how I eventually am evaluated at the end of the year as well. So it's just not a top-down decree in terms of what the values are, but it's also about how you conduct yourself and how people experience you is how we'd like to look at it holistically in terms of bringing the values alive. Number one, we were the first financial institution in Singapore to remove the retirement age for our employees. In Singapore, that was 62 up to 67 on an extension basis. But we chose to say that if you're going to live to 83, you have a good 20 years of being a productive individual in terms of the work that you do, the functional expertise you bring, the role that you play in community, and more importantly, staying socially active and having the financial means to live well into your 80s. And by doing that, we essentially gave the choice back to our employees as to when they would choose to retire or let them work till as long as they wanted. So Noreen, who writes the policy documents, okay? This is a very niche area of expertise. And Noreen turned 62 a couple of years ago. Now, when we chose to remove the retirement age for our employees, Noreen was the first to, I think she described herself as a pot of honey that never quite runs out, and there's still so much of goodness to offer. Noreen's still going strong with us, and she's an amazing role model for everyone in our organization. As we've been looking at how do we support people as we get into post-pandemic, and really the work from home is really helping people manage those challenges. The ability for people to, experiment with a 4-day work week is also part of that challenge. So we're particularly proud of that. We've had an all-time record low in terms of attrition from the company. And when you think about it, it's just not because that there are no choices out there, because our good people can always find jobs. But when you speak to our people, they tell us that, I like what we're doing here. I like what we stand for. I like how it aligns with what my personal purpose is. So why should I go and look for another job? So it's been heartwarming because it's testimony from our people that they really want to be part of our organization.